They definitely come sometime in the next 18 years. Up this week, looks like the Nexus line's not dead yet. Nexus 6 might be coming. iPhone 6 is getting 2 new features that Android already has. There might be a brand new Galaxy S5 coming. You heard that right? A new Galaxy S5, not the existing one that just came out a few months ago. This is Rumor Roundup. Let's start rounding things up. Let's start with the king of Android, at least in my mind, the Nexus line. I love me some Nexus phones, and a fresh Nexus 6 reference has been found in the Chromium source code, giving a not-so-subtle hint that another device might be coming. The snippet doesn't give much in the way of information, but even a small mention is kind of enough to let us know that maybe they're not going to kill the lineup. We've heard rumors that it ain't going to happen anymore, but now we think the Nexus lineup might live at least one more generation. We've also seen hints of a Nexus 8 even popping up as well. We don't know much about the Nexus 6, so we expect it to be based off of LG's upcoming G3, which will be announced later this month. If it's true, you can anticipate with such excitement an improved camera with optical image stabilization, or OIS, and higher resolution screen, although I wouldn't imagine the designer for the Nexus 5 to change all that much. This is assuming, though, that LG will even be in charge of the Nexus 6. We've heard rumors grumbling around HTC's been in charge of Nexus 8 duty, possibly indicating that Google might want to go for another manufacturer for its smartphones. Maybe HTC got in on that Nexus 6 action. Aside from a quick Nexus 6 reference, we really don't know much about the upcoming device. But a quick mention of the handset might be all the interweb needs to kick off an avalanche of insider reports, rumors, and all that kind of other business. But I/O is coming soon. Perhaps we will see some Nexus 6 info. Maybe even hand one out to everybody that's there. I could use a new phone. It's always kind of fun. But maybe the Nexus line will live on for at least one more generation. It's going to get a state of execution. We can see what lives on longer. You can go for the iPod Classic or the Nexus line. You can just place your bets right now. From Android, let's jump over to iOS. And it looks like iOS is getting multi-window support. So perhaps Apple is learning a thing or two from the competitors in the tablet market, which again just shows why competition is good for everyone. Before everyone keeps saying you should shut down Samsung, you should shut down Apple and Google. It's always nice to have competition. It brings everything up. So according to a report from our friends at 9to5Mac earlier in the week, in fact on Tuesday, Apple is likely to add a new feature in iOS 8 that allows users to multitask easier by running two apps side by side, like this. This is side by side. Samsung already, as I'm sure you're well aware, offers this on its Android tablets, and it's kind of one of the cool features, I think, of Windows 8. 9to5Mac also said that Apple's implementation isn't just about multitasking, though. It's all about allowing two apps to interact with each other easily, which means you can move content from one window to another super easily, at least allegedly. So for example, if you've got a browser window open and an email open, you can, for example, copy and paste text and other content from images from one to the other. Which kind of you can already do already, but if you can see them next to each other, that's kind of cool, I guess. The news outlet did say that developers need to tweak the existing code for the functionality to work, and that it's only going to work in landscape mode, so long way. On Samsung tablets, though, you can run both apps in portrait mode as well. Just saying, just throwing it out there. So 9to5Mac also said that Apple will unveil iOS 8 and hopefully all the new functionality during WWDC in June, which I will be there for. Think of iOS 8 as being what OS 10 Mavericks was to OS 10 last year. At least that's what 9to5Mac is saying. So expect iOS to get a California name. Don't really. So it should be sort of core improvements. I wouldn't expect a giant overhaul like we're all hoping. But multitasking with multiple windows sounds like a nice step in the right direction. But maybe someone will be listening to this video. Give me a better way to see information. Give me widgets, please. Speaking of things that Android's had that Apple hasn't, a new report from Brightwire offers up yet another claim for the upcoming iPhone 6, citing the best kind of source in the world, Mr. Anonymous. The site claims Apple will include near-field communication, better known as NFC, in the upcoming iPhone 6 as part of a deal with China UnionPay to set up a mobile payment network. You heard me right. Finally, NFC in an iPhone 6. You just give it wireless charging too, I'd be super happy. So iPhone 6 owners will allegedly be able to download a special UnionPay app within Passbook to make mobile payments at over 3 million QuickPass machines across China. UnionPay is the only domestic bank card available in the country, meaning the deal could end up opening up a huge source of revenue for Apple if they're allowed to get even a tiny little cut of that. But that's China. What about the US? I won't be surprised to see Apple launch their own payment system. Perhaps they even acquired a company quietly a few years back that might make mobile payments coming. But could you imagine just tapping your phone and being able to pay for things? I'm sure Android users can imagine because you've been doing it for quite a few years with Google Wallet. But it's a nice avenue to get some revenue. Certainly would add features that people are cross-shopping when they look at Android versus iOS. So before I get to what's coming next on the iPhone, look at this face. You'll notice two things. First, I'm so pale, I'm see-through, and then I really don't like to shave. Mostly it's because buying razors just super sucks. First, you gotta get in the car, and I hate going places. You gotta ask the people for the key to the doohickey. Then they look at you like you're stealing stuff. Like, all I want is razors, and you gotta shell out just a ridiculous amount of money for some unnecessary shave tech. I think one of the last razors that I bought had like a vibrating handle and like a laser pointer that Lucy loved to play with. But fortunately, there's a company that's doing away with all of that silliness and getting down to what matters. That's the blades. It's called Dollar Shave Club. They made it super simple. For just a few bucks a month, Dollar Shave Club ships really amazing quality razors and other bathroom sundries to your door, and their blades are just as good as the big shave companies at just a fraction of the price. They sell all kinds of other accoutrements, that was my fancy word for the day, like Dr. Carver's shave butter to give you a smooth, buttery shave, which I really need to go home and use my Dollar Shave Club, but I kept the beard for a prop. So you should shave time and shave money. Join now at dollarshaveclub.com/technobuffalo. They bring it to your door. You don't have to go places. It just makes life easier. Again, that's dollarshaveclub.com/technobuffalo. Now I will get back to the rumor. So you know that brand new Galaxy S5 you just bought, and you're like, oh, look at my new phone, it's so shiny and pretty, and you're just stroking your phone's fake hair? It might not be the new hotness for much longer. Samsung allegedly has a Galaxy S5 Prime. You couldn't see, but I kept saying Galaxy S5 Prime like 3 times before I got that right. Supposedly coming soon, but it's possible the device will launch alongside a Galaxy S5 LTE or advanced smartphone. A new product page recently surfaced on price.com.hk, which refers to the phone by name and provides some other specs. While it's not official at all, it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for Samsung to release such a product because they love releasing billion variants of exactly the same product. Last year, for example, Samsung launched a Galaxy S4 LTE model for SK Telecom a few months after the Galaxy S4 made its debut. Whew. LTE-A devices are capable of running on an LTE advanced networks, which are available in some parts of the world, but so far, not here in the US of A. So the product page lists a phone under the model number SMG906S, super sexy, and suggests it's got 3 GB of RAM, a much sharper 2560 by 1440 pixel resolution, Snapdragon 805 processor, so it should be blazing fast. Galaxy S5, just so you remember, has 2 GB of RAM and 1920 by 1080 display, and in the US, the Snapdragon 801 processor, so this processor is 4 Snapdragons better. There's one photo of the phone posted, and it appears to look kind of identical to the existing Galaxy S5. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see a Galaxy S5 LTE advanced phone launched in the near future, but whether or not Samsung decides to actually add a 2K display, better processor, and even more RAM, which is delicious, still up in the air. For all we know, though, right now, the price.com.hk site might just listing dream specs or wrong specs altogether. But it does sound super awesome, and maybe Galaxy S5 Prime would come after that, but who knows what that's even going to have. Maybe they'll just be sort of the US variant or in more international markets. Samsung likes to release a ton of phones, so I put nothing past them. So what do you guys think? What are you excited about? You excited about the new iOS features, iPhone 6 getting some new hardware features, maybe a brand new Galaxy S5? I want to hear your thoughts. Please leave the comments just in my gentleman parts down here that you guys can't see. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Please check us out at technobuffalo.com for the latest and greatest tech news. Until then, I'm John Render. See you guys next video. What's up, everyone? Thank you for watching that video. If you want to see more of the latest and greatest tech news, you can subscribe to our main Techno Buffalo channel by clicking the button right down below in my pants region, or click on the buttons to your right to see more videos.